Mr. Worthington, I know this is a very difficult subject for you, but the little turd is going to turn 50 now, so I think it's time that we tell him the truth about who his real parents are. So go ahead.
Well, it's not a long story, I suppose. My wife being of Italian origin, she had to have a baby boy, and for various physical reasons and so forth, she couldn't have any more children. So I saw an ad in a paper about this couple that wanted to give up a baby for adoption. I think their name was Christy and Mark and Christy Munchkin. I think their name, as I remember, that's what their names were. So I set up a meeting with them, and they brought this kid in. They were anxious for some reason that they couldn't take care of the kid or what. I don't know what it was, but they were anxious to get rid of this kid. And it was my understanding they would even pay somebody a little bit of money to take the kid, which is a little unusual, but that happens, I guess. So they brought this kid in, and he was, I hate to say it, but he was the ugliest goddamn thing I had ever seen. And I tried to back off. In a nice way. And, I didn't want to hurt their feelings, but I guess he thought that I was going to drop the deal, and he offered to double the financial money if I would take the kid, and I think a total $2,000, which was a lot of money in those days for me. I'd put some food on the table, so I took him on, and I guess a lot of it is history now. You folks that are celebrating his birthday, I guess some of you might know more about what's happened since then, but
Is that a decision that you regret today?
well, I'll tell you, it's been one way to say it. It hasn't been easy.
3.
Hey Jim, happy birthday. Listen Jim, this video that I'm about to show, this interview, was actually filmed in 1975 with your biological parents. We were going to show this to you in 1975. However, your ego was completely bruised in 1975 because you went from being captain of the football team, kind of a big man on campus at Little Hapro Horsham, to kind of being a nothing at Westchester. You were a nothing athletically, you were a nothing academically. So we've held this video until now, your 50th birthday, and we decided to show it then. So in a few minutes, you'll get to see it. Thanks, Jim.
Hello, Jim. My name is Mark, and this is Christy Munchkin, and we are your biological parents. We had to give you up many years ago. It was a difficult situation. Christy, do you want to?
I was pregnant, and we were looking forward to it.
It was in 1956.
We were happy we were going to have a baby, and then when you were born, you were just so hideous.
It was gross.
I mean,
Do you remember when we looked at him?
I was shocked.
I got nauseous. It was really
It was
bad.
really bad. It was I was ashamed to be your mother, pretty much. I was ashamed that I had such an ugly baby. I didn't understand. Your child is supposed to be beautiful, the most beautiful thing in the world, and you weren't.
Then we had a lot of trouble, remember, in the nursery where he was getting into the other cribs and beating up the kids. Do you remember that one time he grabbed the other kid by the back of the neck and just started boom, boom, just whacking on him? You remember that? The nurses came in and they're like, hey, what's up with your son?
They're like, you have to get your child. Oh, and you were always touching yourself. Every time I would change your diaper,
You would just
you would just play with
playing with
yourself,
yourself,
like
even early on.
it was your job. I mean, like you were born to mess with yourself all the time. Your hands were always in your diapers.
It was gross.
It was no fun. Then what's his name?
We got in touch with Mr. Worthington,
Yes.
and he agreed for some amount of money that he
To
would
get rid of you.
he would take you, and
We paid him.
Yeah, we did. We paid him a significant amount. We had to go into debt for a while, and
We had to sell our car.
yes, and it
Our
was
favorite car.
yeah.
You know.
That was where he was conceived. Do you remember that?
I do.
It was awful.
What was
But
that song?
w-
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on. You remembered.
Yeah.
We don't want you to try to contact us.
No.
We are very happy with our life. We've moved on. I'm sure you've moved on too.
It's been 50 years.
Yes. So,
Oh, wait.
do,
Yeah.
do you want to give any birthday message to Jim?
Sure.
Jim?
Sure.
1, 2, 3.